This is the second helping. The guys have already had some. George doing well. He has 2 helpings. Yeah, Ronnie's made some more places for the birds to sit on and enjoy. What these now nesting baskets, which we bought yesterday here as well. Fences around this area. We're going to gate fence this area off here as well. So we've got space here. Yeah, so what I was talking about in the last video was to replace these posts on the front with natural trunks, tree trunks that are varnished. I mean, this will be varnished anyway, but I was thinking if I put some natural wood on the front here, you know, I say natural in its entirety, to give it a more natural feel on the front. That's the thinking. But of course, if I can't find the right 4 pieces of wood to do that, then I won't do it. I'll leave it as it is. I mean, it is extra work for Chris, I know, but I want to try and build something that has lasting memories. Trying to create is obviously comfort on the inside in terms of kitchens, bathrooms, bedrooms, sitting rooms, etc., studies, and convenience. But on the inside, comfort. On the outside, sort of give it that feel of a pioneering cabin. That's been and also bring the inside out and the outside in at the same time with the way we have the terrace. So that's the design concept of this. Yeah, that sun is still trying to get through the cloud, and the rain is still coming down, drizzling down, I would call it. I like the sound of the rain coming down. And really, it's amazing what grows. It's amazing what grows here. Everything. It just grows and grows so fast. Everything. Comes the boss lady. Hello, boss lady.
Hello, I'm some calamansi. I wonder what happened to our dragon fruits, really. Who's taken them?
Haley, it's nothing to do with you. You're perfect, wonderful. The problem was with her, not you. But why only Olivia? Why not both? Jack took a deep breath. I don't know yet.
Okay, something else, a little delight that is here in the Philippines, which I wanted to share with, is Cheese Whiz. This is the one with the pimento in it as well. Give it a little bit of a kick.
You can get a plain one.
You get a plain one as well, but this is the one we like. I mean, you just have it on bread. Hey, stop! And we've got some nice bread rolls. Nice bread rolls. Excuse me. Here it is here. Put it onto the bread like this. Like that.
Ano lang, yung ganon. Yung may takip, pang spaghetti.
Just like this. Cool. Mmm. Another little Filipino delight.
Is it nice?
Don't you like?
No thanks.
You don't like it?
No, I like it, but I just had rambutan. Yeah, and this bread is like the Filipino version of French bread,
Oh yeah.
isn't it? It's like a French bread.
Bought from Richard's sister. A daily order delivery. Is it every day?
Yeah,
Or
they
whatever?
no, they don't deliver every day. But if you ask them to deliver every day, they'll do that. Because this is produced daily.
So, tell us what you're doing, Mummy.
I'm making chicken and pork asado.
Yes.
It's stew in short.
So chicken and pork stew.
Yes. So
What goes into it?
marinated with
This is the pork.
calamansi and soya
And
sauce,
chicken.
salt and pepper,
Yes.
bay leaf,
Yes.
and then
What vegetables?
potato, carrots, bell peppers.
Okay.
That's it.
Very citrusy.
Yeah, you know, it's just like when you're marinating meat with lemon, lemon juice. It's the same.
Calamansi from the garden.
Yes, in the garden. Like seasoning.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yes. Quite expensive here, isn't it? And then the soy sauce from. I know this is fish sauce. Sorry.
Fish sauce.
Oh no.
Fish sauce.
Fish sauce. Soy sauce. A little bit seasoning.
What seasoning is that?
It's just like vegetables.
Right.
Vegetable seasoning. Okay?
Yep.
And then we mix. Let it marinate for 15 minutes at least, and then I'll brown them in the pan,
Yes.
and then saute onion, garlic, tomato sauce,
Right.
put them all in, and then I'll put the carrots, the potatoes, and the bell peppers.
Okay, I'll
And simmer
I'll show the finished
until they're
product now,
tender.
yeah? Yes.
Yeah.
The wires here.
And we've got our some seeds are growing again. Here, the peppers.
Where?
Here. Bell pepper. There, look. So what he'll do, once this is like big enough to transfer, he'll transfer them into something like that.
Mm-hmm.
What
Because
is it?
beans also grow. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
shown it. Yes.
This is sayote, Daddy.
Where?
So I bought this sayote from the market. Oh no, this was sayote that's in the fridge
So it's
because I didn't cook it. So it's
this leaves here.
these two
Sayote.
sayote. Yes, I think it's chow chow or no, it's not. It's no, something like that. They call it 5,
16 mother.
Yeah. And there's one there. Oh, down. Kasi kahapon, nadagdagan niya naman yan. Maaga. Ngayon, wala na. Oh. No. Hindi na. Nalaman.
Smells great.
There you go.
Very good. Yeah, so life very much is eating, relaxing, sleeping, exercising, working, and chilling at your pace, of course. But like I said, in the province, it's all about going at a different pace altogether. It's about enjoying the journey. It's about enjoying the food. You know, when I hear foreigners, they come here and they say, well, they can't live in the province because the food is terrible. They can only live in a city. I've never heard, you know, the food is far better in the province than it is in the city. The freshness, I mean, in the morning when I get up and I'm walking around, as the sun's starting to come up, I'm getting the fragrance of the fruit on the trees, the citrus, the calamansi, even the rambutan or the lemons, and other fragrances that I don't identify with, but their beautiful sweetness that they have, it's just incredible. Listening to the bird life, not just the roosters, the chickens, the chicks, but the other bird life and insects and reptilians, reptiles, the sounds they make as well. They say that's lucky when you hear the lizards, especially in the house. You hear them inside, it means you've got to wish for money, apparently. I don't know if it works, but so Rishi says. Of course, I expect people all over the world, different ages, all have a desire for different things, and that's understandable. They don't know what they want really, so they just want to experience things, new adventures, new thinking, new ideas, new cultures. Although I must say, when you stay in a resort in one country, it's the same as in every, beach resorts tend to be very similar no matter where you stay. Be it in Mauritius, the Seychelles, Tenerife, South Africa, Mauritius, everywhere they're the same. Some may have better equipped access to good cuisine than others. From what I can see of the resorts in Southeast Asia, what I've seen through, and I haven't experienced many here in this part of the world, but the ones I have seen, the ones I have tended to experience, I would possibly say Indonesia, Bali probably does the best in what there is to offer. I think the culture that in Bali in particular, which is kind of a uniqueness to it, because it's although Indonesia is a Muslim country, Bali is very much Hindu in its local people, and has an interesting culture and cuisine that goes as well. So that makes it what it is, quite unique, quite different. But it also is very busy these days. It's a busy location, it's busy little island, so it's inundated with lots of people from all over the world. Australia, a lot of Australians go to Bali, or used to, still do, I think. But now there's a lot of Russians there as well that are living there because they've obviously left Russia, so they're making homes there. And it's becoming definitely a digital nomad location. I actually have a student there who's got an online lingerie business. Him and his wife, they had an online lingerie business in Moscow, and they left Moscow, they left Russia, but still run their business online in Russia, sitting in Bali. So they're still running their business. They're still doing all the things there, but now they're living in Bali, and they said, "Wow, why they didn't think of this earlier?" It's actually a fantastic lifestyle they have now, and they enjoy it, And now they're looking at world opportunities rather than just opportunities in one market in Russia, which is what they were doing before. They are both still very, very young. I say young, they're still in their 30s. And his wife, the wife and the husband are both individual students of mine, where we're talking business English, business strategy, more than anything else. But I guess what is wonderful about here is, you've got the basics of nature around you. Like I said, everything seems to grow here with ease. You just throw the seeds out and they're growing. Richie takes things out of her fridge, plants them, and they grow. Incredible. And it's easy. I mean, I know in the UK, some people have allotments, and some people grow things in their garden as well. Some people have very good green fingers and they can do it well. And my hat's off to those people, really. But it's hard work in the UK. You're going through seasonal changes, so a lot of things here grow through the year, so you don't have to worry because the climate doesn't really change that much. Yeah, you have wet and dry seasons, but temperatures tend to stay the same, and you can walk around not shirt sleeves, sleeveless and shorts. In the UK, going out in the elements to do your garden or your allotment is not so much fun for me. I know you can have your shed with your little gas primus and kettle in there, but it's not the same, believe me. No. I know that, my grandfather had one, and he loved it, of course. But that was how they brought up, that was what you were brought up to be like in in those days, if you lived in a little village like my grandparents did in Castle Ashby, you know, part of their life quality was dependent on their vegetables they were growing and their chickens they were keeping as well, for eggs and for chicken. And they had all of it. They did exactly what we're doing here. And my grandmother was also baking her bread and all the rest of it. So it was all happening back then, but the world's moved on in the UK. So it's not the same anymore. Or it is for a few, that's to say anymore. There are a few people that are still doing it as a way of life, but many don't. I mean, my grandparents were doing it because it was the only way they could eat. You know, if they were going to have vegetables, they had to grow them. And if they were going to have eggs, they were going to have chickens. And that was it. And that's what it is here, you know. Now, that's what it is here in the province. So keeping the food chain going the way we work here is it's a lifestyle, isn't it? It's a lifestyle. Doing things like this. It's balancing it, making where it doesn't become such an obsession of so much hard work, you know, that it becomes difficult or unbearable or over challenging. This is it now. Looking great.
Still simmering.
The aroma is incredible.
Blow, blow, blow.
Everyone's inside the house. Why are you still standing here staring?
Oh.
I like to watch.
Mmm.
What? Do you have a
Very
problem with
good.
that? For you. but Lady G is already...
It's not. So here we are with the finished product, the asado. It smells absolutely delicious. It's part of the covered in chicken crap and dog. Okay, let's go for this.
You asked for more vegetables, so I put more potatoes and carrots. Not that you're on Russian, huh?
Do I? I probably should be on the ration, shouldn't I? Bit of pork here.
Pork,
Here we
yes.
go. Yeah, much tenderer than that beef we had yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah. They know how to do pork here. That's the thing.
And that's that person where we used to buy pork from is now back in business.
Oh, yeah, let's go there.
Yeah. They sell good pork.
Okay.
Okay.
That's great. Hammer's over here. Yeah. Richie just asked me now, would I like a glass of white wine? First time in maybe a year since I've had a glass of white wine. White wine. This is a... I can't remember what it is now.
Is it Chardonnay?
Chardonnay, yes, it's a Chardonnay. Let me see if it's chilled. But this is...
It's chilled. It's yeah, I put that in the fridge yesterday. It's been a long time, no? Since you've had...
It's nice. That's a nice wine.
Yeah.
Was it a screw top?
Yes.
Good, good. Excellent. Glass of Chardonnay with the lunch today. Perfect. Good job I'm not doing any lessons this afternoon.
Who's living the bad life?
This is living it up in the Philippines. Okay. That's nice wine. I could get used to this lifestyle. Well, lunch was good, the wine was good. It's coming up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And there's a kind of stillness in the air now. I've got Luna running around, panicking. The other dogs are up in the front.